Welcome to another episode of Chase's Bad at Smokin' OU at Pokemon Showdown OU. My name's Chase, aka Chase Talks, and today I'm bringing you a brand new team. I'm still going to be continuing to use some of my favorite Pokemon in draft format, and this team I think is super interesting. You guys can see all the Pokemon on the spoiler bar at the top of the screen, but I am excited to use this team because one of my favorite defensive abilities in Draft League is Regenerator. So I am running a full Regenerator team. 6 Regenerator Pokemon. We're going to see how it does on the OU ladder. As always, link in the description. Bypass the team builder. Since this is the first episode with a new team, I am going to be breaking down the sets of each Pokemon and my reasoning for doing so. Also, full link to the team in the description if you want to use the team yourselves. And with no further ado, I am going to hop straight into that team builder right now. And the first Pokemon on this team is our Tornadus-Therian, our monkey bird with a Flyinium Z, Regenerator, Hurricane, U-turn, knockoff, Defog. This is going to be our primary defogger, our primary hazard removal. It's also got the Flyinium Z to hit a hard Hurricane and also ensure Hurricane doesn't miss. 252 in special attack, 252 in speed with a Timid Nature, and 4 points in attack, U-turn, knockoff. I might switch this to a full physical Tornadus at some point, but the one thing that I was kind of disappointed with is that like with acrobatics, after you use like a Flyinium Z or something, you don't get the acrobatics boost after you burn your Z move. So that's the main reason that I am running the Hurricane, running it on special side instead, and we're also going to see what happens with 70% accuracy. When has it never been fun to determine whether or not you win based on a 70% accuracy move? And no, Hurricane's just like a Z Hurricane is just like a really good nuke in general. The next Pokemon on this team is our Experiment 222, our Reuniclus. Leftovers, Regenerator ability, of course, and it's shiny to look more like Experiment 222. Psyshock, Shadow Ball, Calm Mind, Recover. So this does have self-heal as well as the ability to switch out and heal. I decided to put the self-heal on it so that it could Calm Mind up, Shadow Ball, Psyshock for extra coverage, Psyshock for its stab, of course, 248 in HP, 252 in defense with a bold nature, and 8 in special attack. The reason I only have 8 points in special attack is that when I get some Calm Minds up, this thing's going to be hitting so hard. With its already base 125 special attack, I didn't feel the need to put any more points in special attack and just decided to go full defensive so that I'd be just a super bulky mon, super annoying to deal with. Leftovers for even more recovery. This thing is just meant to sit there and just stay there forever and just set up in your face and smash you. Barring the fact that it gets toxic, of course. The next Pokemon on this team is Lil Green. You know, we've been using the Green Ranger a lot on our previous team, and I'm sure you guys might have noticed from our spoiler bar that neither of the Regen Core members from the previous team are on this team. I did that on purpose, but one's little brother is on this team, and that's our Lil Green, our Tangela here, with an Eviolite, Regenerator ability, of course, sticking with the team. Knockoff, Giga Drain, Toxic, and Synthesis. Got more left heal, the ability to Toxic and put other Pokemon on a timer. Giga Drain for more recovery and knockoff just to remove an enemy Pokemon's item. 252 in HP, 176 in special defense with the Sassy Nature, and 80 points in defense. This is actually the same set I was running on my Tangrowth, just on Tangela instead. The same EV spread, it's the same exact EV spread. This one is going to be very bulky, though, especially in physical defense. It's going to be very bulky, and it's actually going to be fairly bulky in special defense because Eviolite is going to boost those defenses to the max, and I'm super excited to see what it does there. The next Pokemon on this team is our Mr. Miyagi, our Mienshao, which is going to be our main offensive threat on this team with an Assault Vest, Fake Out, Drain Punch, U-turn, and Poison Jab. U-turn to grab that momentum, Poison Jab to hit Fairies, Drain Punch for recovery, and Fake Out just for a little bit of priority. 252 in attack, 252 in speed with Jolly Nature, and 4 points in special defense to help out with that Assault Vest. This is just meant to grab that, grab momentum, get a lot of damage off, Fake Out. I thought about running High Jump Kick off, but I thought the Drain Punch would just be a little bit better because it does give me the recovery option, is what I meant. Next Pokemon on this team is our Great Ball, our Amoonguss with the Black Sludge, Regenerator ability, of course, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Clear Smog to stop things from setting up. My team has a really big setup problem. There's a lot of things that can just set up in my teams. Also toxic. If I can put more things on the timer, I can just continually kind of stall out the team. Goal with this team, of course, is not to stall everyone, but this team does, of course, have a very high ability to do that with the Regenerators. I can just switch out enemy Pokemon forever, but this team has 0 hazards on it. So I'm not going to just hazard stack people and just continually switch out Toxicum, do anything like that. Not going to go full Salty Sammy on that one. 248 in HP, or 248. 184 in special in physical defense, and 78. I don't know why I said 78. 76 in special defense with the calm nature, that special defense boosting nature to make me even more specially bulky. I decided to run a full mixed defensive set just to kind of be bulky on both sides. I've done that in a couple Pokemon. I just want to be all around bulky with this Pokemon. And then just kind of sit in front of them, sludge bomb things, Giga Drain things, and try and live forever. And the last Pokemon on our team, and I think this is the most interesting set that I'm bringing, which is our Purple Ranger. You guys might be thinking, what about Tangela or Alomola? Alomola was our Purple Ranger. Well, sorry, Alomola, you got kicked out of the Regenerator Power Rangers, and our new Purple Ranger is Slowbro with the leftovers: Scald, Fire Blast, Ice Beam, and Slack Off. Slack Off for some recovery, Ice Beam to hit Landorus, Salamence, all those 4 times weak Pokemon to Ice, Garchomp, Fire Blast to get through grass types. My team has a lot of problem with those. And besides Monkey Bird, and then Scald just for water stab. 248 in HP, 4 points in defense, 4 points in special defense, and 252 in special attack with a modest nature. Yes, this is our main offensive threat on this team. This and Monkey Bird are our main 2 offensive Pokemon, with Mr. Miyagi picking up on the physical offensive side. This team is very specially heavy, which is why I might switch Monkey Bird in the next episode, or maybe later in this episode, to being more physical and maybe getting rid of it in favor for like getting rid of its Flyinium Z in favor of another thing, and running like acrobatic set or something on it. But we'll see what happens. So now I'm going to cut till we're our first battle of the day. Hopping into our first battle today, we're facing off against a Self-Steela, a Garchomp, a definitely not Mega Gardevoir, a definitely not Battle Bond or Protein Greninja. It's probably Torrent, of course, because who doesn't run Torrent? No, you. An Infernape and a landorus-t. See, this is why we run Ice Beam, because we got 2-4 times Ice weaknesses on the opponent's team. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and comment about how much you're excited to see this Regenerator team, or how salty it is that I'm using one of these teams. Well, you know what I'm going to do, just to be extra salty, is I think I'm going to lead Mr. Miyagi, because I want to pick up the momentum. Yeah, I think leading Mr. Miyagi is a good idea, because I can pick up some momentum right off the bat. I can just hit something, I can fake out and U-turn on something, and just pick up that extra utility, or pick up that extra momentum. Now I can fake out this thing and break a potential Focus Sash. I don't think it's going to have a Focus Sash, it'll most likely have Light Forward, but it doesn't hurt to break that potential. Then I can also U-turn on the following turn. So he doesn't intimidate me. I'm going to take that. I should be faster in this thing. Ooh, it's got a rocky helmet. I don't want to do any more damage to this thing, I don't think. What do I want to do here? You know what? I am going to U-turn just to do the extra damage to it. I'm going to take a little bit extra chip. That's okay, because I'm going to get the health back when I switch out. And, you know, Purple Ranger is supposed to be our answer to this thing. I think I'm just going to go into our Purple Ranger. Because I don't really want to, well, a knockoff is a pretty safe play. And I think out of anything, Monkey Bird is the best switch into a knockoff. Oh, so he just decides to go for Stealth Rocks. That's actually perfect, because here I can just defog away those Stealth Rocks right away. Of course, this thing could have rock coverage, which would be bad, but I do just want to get rid of those leftovers, and he actually does go for a U-turn here. So he goes for his own momentum. I did get rid of those Stealth Rocks, which is good. So I'm assuming an Ice Beam's coming here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch into my... what do I want to take that Ice Beam with? I feel like my best switch in to take that Ice Beam will be our Purple Ranger. The Purple Ranger doesn't deal with this thing very well. I'm not faster than this thing, am I? Ooh, I'm barely slower than this thing. Will one Ice Beam kill me? That's the question. Let's scout out the Ice Beam. Yeah, let's go into Purple Ranger just to scout it out. So he does have the Ice Beam. That is what he was going for. Hmm. Now I kind of think I want to go into Little Green because I'm expecting a... Or should I go into Great Ball? Because I'm expecting him to go for a Dark Pulse now. So yeah, I'll go into... Ooh, he actually decides to go into Celesteela. That's perfect. Oh, I don't have a way to set up a Leech Seed on this thing. This thing could Heavy Slam me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go in Little Green. And he actually Fire Blast me. Ooh, that does some damage. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, man, I wish I would have put Leech Seed on this. I'm going to go ahead and Knock Off. Ooh, that does damage. So Knock Off gets rid of its item, which was Leftovers, so its Leftovers are gone. Now I'm just going to switch into Mr. Miyagi here and get that Regen recovery. Flamethrower goes off. That doesn't do much damage. I'm just going to go for a Fake Out here. I have a feeling that he's just going to switch into his landorus-t again. Nope. So I'm going to go for a Drain Punch. Drain Punch hits for neutral damage, and I'll get my HP back. Ooh, so he's going to go for Leech Seed. Oh, so it's that kind of set. Alright, I'm going to U-turn. Oh, so it's that kind of set. That's not a big deal. I'm just going to U-turn. Not a big deal. The Celesteela is just going to try and stall me out, and I don't really have good coverage for it. That's fine. I'm just going to U-turn here. And I'm going to go into my Purple Ranger. I don't know why he let me grab that extra momentum, so I'm going to go for a pretty free Ice Beam right now. So he ends up going for the U-turn. That does good damage. So what's he going to switch in to take the Ice Beam? He is going to switch into his Greninja, which is going to take that Ice Beam fairly well. Why do it look like the Greninja had like full HP? Kind of weird. So I'm expecting a Dark Pulse. I'm gonna go into Great Ball. Yep, so he did go for a Dark Pulse. Man, I did not take that very well. If he goes for Ice Beam, I guess that could take me out. I'm just gonna go for a Toxic. I'm assuming he's gonna go into Celesteela, and he does go into Celesteela. Because he's got that Flamethrower. So I'm going to go into Purple Ranger because I haven't revealed that I have Fire Blast yet. So I'm going to go into Purple Ranger, and I am going to go for that Fire Blast now. I haven't revealed that I have it. And he actually goes for Substitute, and my Fire Blast hits. So that's weird that he does that much damage to himself. He's probably just trying to Protect Stall me. So he's definitely going to switch out here. But you know what? I'm going to go for a Fire Blast just in case. Yeah, he goes into his Garchomp. That's okay. So he got me back to max HP. I'm going to go for an Ice Beam here. Does he not think Ice Beam can kill him? Ice Beam definitely is going to be enough to kill him, so he did end up sacking his Garchomp there. Maybe he forgot that I had the Ice Beam. That's the only way that I could think that that was a good play. Or I guess he thought I was going to switch in, but he definitely wasn't going to go for damage there. So I'm going to go for Fire Blast again. He Leech Seeds me, and I hit a Fire Blast. Fire Blast is enough to KO his Celesteela, though. So he does end up sacking two of his Pokemon to our Purple Lord and Savior, the Purple Ranger. So we got his Greninja here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch right into our Great Ball, because Great Ball's got a lot less threats now on his team. He does just decide to go for an Ice Beam here. That's okay. That's okay, because you know what? I'm going to go into Mr. Miyagi. Oh, that crit! Oh, that crit! That crit hurts! Let's go back into Great Ball to get our HP back. Ooh, that crit. That crit hurt so bad on Mr. Miyagi. That sucks. Hopefully I don't get crit again. Oh! Let's go for Fake Out now. Bam. Take that! Bam, take that. I got a lot of... What do I have the most special defense in? I got a lot of special defense. Well, I don't have a lot of special defense in really anything, do I? Great Ball is like my best thing, but I really don't have a good way to take this thing out. I think I should have faked out it before too. I'm gonna go into experiment. 222 here. I should be able to take that fairly well, and I do. I'm gonna go for a recover here. I don't think. Oh, he is just gonna go for another ice beam. That's fine. I'll go for a recover. I think he's gonna Dark Pulse me, but I don't think Dark Pulse is gonna kill me. So I'm gonna call him mine. Oh, he just goes for another ice beam. Now I definitely think a Dark Pulse is gonna kill me. Oh, he's going for another ice beam. Is he just gonna try and freeze me, or is he choice scarfed? Ooh, he's choiced. That makes more sense. I'm gonna set up another Calm Mind. That makes a lot more sense. I'm gonna recover again to get up to full HP. Why'd he switch in his Infernate? That's weird. I'm gonna go for a Psyshock. So he fake outs. Is he just gonna fake out and then he's gonna switch out? Yeah, that's what I thought he was gonna do. So I should have went for a. You know what? I'm gonna go for a recover here to gauge the damage. So it does under 50%, so I can go freely for another Calm Mind here. Because now it's definitely going to do under 50%. So I get the recover off. I'm going to go for another recover just to be safe in case he flinches me. Yep, he flinched me. How much did that one do? That did 38%. I'm at 42%. One did 40. I wasn't at +2, I think, when the one did 48. So I'm free to go for another recover here. Because he can't kill me. Yep. Alright, I'm going to click. I'll go ahead and click another recover. I'll click Calm Mind now. And now I'll click recover. I'm at +3. Can I kill it with a Shadow Ball? I don't know if I can or not. I'm gonna go for another recover though. Just in case I can't. Because I'm almost at max HP, so I'm gonna hit it with a Shadow Ball. That does take it out even though it's resisted. So Infernape's coming in to do another fake out on me. I'm just gonna go for the recover. Yep, so I get flinched there. I'm just gonna go for another recover. Fire Punch. Alright, now I'm gonna go for a Psyshock. Fire Punch is the best move to hit me with, and I'm definitely gonna be able to take this out. I was kind of worried it might have like knockoff or something, but it does not. So Psyshock is going to be enough to take it out. Let's see what he goes into next. So he does go into his Gardevoir now. I'm just going to go for a Shadow Ball. Oh, so he goes for a Hyper Voice, so it does not have the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is going to be enough to take it out. Oh my gosh, Spearmint 2-2-2-2. Are we going to get a 6-0 in our first game? Oh my gosh, are we going to get a 6-0 in our first game of the day? I'm sure that he has knockoff. Oh, he has Earthquake. Oh, and that is enough to take me out. So we aren't going to get the 6-0, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we aren't going to get the 6-0, but we are going to pick up a nice 5-0 here as I go for Ice Beam. GG to my opponent. He played well. I think that the biggest downside, or the biggest mistake that he made was switching in his Garchomp and his Celesteela there on my Purple Ranger. Like him going for that. I guess that my commentary for this game wasn't as good as my commentary from my other games, which is unfortunate. Oh, God. But yeah, but overall I think this was a good game. This definitely shows the power of 6 Regenerator Pokemon. Just the ability to switch between one another and tank shots for each other and gain HP. Oh my gosh, that's so trolly. But my team has a huge ice weakness, which was clearly showed in this game. And Greninja is something that's very scary and very common in OU. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so I'm going to cut to our second battle of the day. Hopping into a second battle of the day, I'm facing off against a Zygarde 50%, a definitely not Mega Venusaur, a Magearna, oh no, I don't know how I'm going to kill Mantine. A little Marowak and Gliscor. I almost called it Gligar. I don't know how to kill Mamoswine. Or Mamoswine. Oh my god, that's definitely not a Mamoswine. I don't know how I'm going to kill Mantine. I don't have any electric moves. But I think a solid lead against this team is just to go for Purple Ranger. Because Purple Ranger has good coverage for 1, 2, 3, 4 of his Pokemon. 5 of his Pokemon. So I think my best lead is just to go for Purple Ranger. And he does decide to lead his Gliscor. So I am just going to go for an Ice Beam. I'm not going to overthink this play. Ice Beam hits everything on his team. Hits 3 of his 6 Pokemon super effectively. It hits half his team super effectively. I'm just going to click Ice Beam on this first play. We're going straight offensive. And he does go into Mantine. So he does scout out that Ice Beam. And he sees that I have it. But what can Mantine do to me? Nothing is the answer. And what can I do? I can go to Experiment 2222 and I can set up a Calm Mind. And I think that's what I am going to do. Alternative is to put this thing on a timer by switching into Little Green. And I actually like that play a little bit better. And he actually misses the Toxic. So he's planning on doing the same thing that I am going to do to him here. And I'm going to go for a Toxic. I want to put his Mantine on a timer. And he does go into his Magearna, which is unfortunate. I'm going to go straight into... Dang, his Magearna can set up and I can lose right here. I'm gonna go straight into Purple Ranger and I'll click Fire Blast. Ooh, so he actually goes to the Ice Beam. So I'm gonna go to Purple Ranger and I'm gonna click Fire Blast. Does he predict the Fire Blast? No, he does not predict the Fire Blast. Does it hit? It does hit! Oh, we do a lot of damage to the Magearna, and we get the burn off. That burn is huge. He did go for the extra speed. He might have the Thunderbolt to KO me, but I don't think Thunderbolt's enough to kill me in one shot. I am just going to go for another Fire Blast. And does he have the Electrium Z? He does have the Gigavolt Havoc. Gigavolt Havoc is going to be enough to take me out. But at this point, I don't think he has the ability to sweep through my team because he does have the burn going on there. I'm going to switch into Mr. Miyagi. I can go for Fake Out here. Man, losing Slowbro sucks. He's definitely going to have a Fairy type move. I'm going to go into Great Ball in case he goes for that Fairy type move. But when he goes for Ice Beam. And he freezes me! Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I can't believe he gets the freeze. That's so bad. I can't believe he gets the freeze there. I'm just going to go for Giga Drain on the off chance that Ion freeze for some reason. So this thing gets into the Soul Heart boost, and Magearna does go down there to the burn damage, which I knew was going to go down. I can't believe he froze me there. That sucks so bad. I'm going to go into Experiment 2222. I can get a pretty safe Calm Mind up here. I don't think there's really anything... Yeah, other than going Mr. Miyagi, I don't really think I have a better play than doing that. Because he has the ability to just switch into his Zygarde now, and if he has Dragon Dance, he can just Dragon Dance all over my face. And there's nothing I can do about it at that point. Man, losing Slowbo was really bad, because it had good coverage for the majority of his team. I didn't think about the Gigavolt Havoc, though. I don't know why I didn't think about Gigavolt Havoc as a potential play. I just didn't want this thing to have the ability to kind of steamroll my team. He definitely did not think of the Fire Blast, which is good. It caught him off guard. That's exactly what I wanted Fire Blast to do. But I ended up losing 2 Pokemon to Magearna, which is terrible. And he predicts me perfectly. Which is probably not even a prediction because that's just rips through the rest of my team. I don't even think Monkey Bird can take a hit from it. I don't think anything on my team can take a hit from this thing. Yeah, I don't think with my defense investment I can take a hit from this thing, but just in case I can, I am going to... Ooh, I can take 1 hit. Now I'm going to go for Shadow Ball. Is Shadow Ball enough? Dang! Shadow Ball isn't enough! Oh, man, it's so bad. Can't believe Shadow Ball wasn't enough. It's because I'm not fully special defensive. But if I wasn't fully specially offensive, I wouldn't have been able to take that hit. So I'm going to switch into Little Green here because Little Green's actually not that good against this team. Yeah, it has the ability to toxic things on his team, but it's not as useful as some other members might be on my team. Shadow Bone does no damage. He's probably going to take himself out with a Flare Blitz right here. I'm going to toxic just in case I live. I don't live. He lives on 1 HP, really? That's crazy that he lives on 1 HP. I'm going to knock off here. Oh, I knock off the man time. That's perfect. That's perfect. I knock off the man time. I'm going to U-turn here into the I don't have Thunder Punch on Mr. Miyagi, but I can like think I do. If I get crit burned here, oh man, that would have been terrible. I'm going to fake out. Alright, and I'm going to go for another U-turn. I'm going to go ahead and Supersonic Sky Strike, because I think that should be enough to take this thing out. Yep, it is enough to take it out. So we do take out that Mantine. That's good. I was super worried about that Mantine. U-turn chip damage ended up being the difference there. But he does have the ability to switch into Venusaur, and I'm going to Hurricane on this Venusaur's face. And hope it lands. Please land. Come on, Hurricane. You can do it, Monkey Bird. You can do it. No! Monkey Bird! Why did you miss? Land! Please land! Please land, Monkey Bird! Please! Please land! Please land! Monkey Bird, do it for me! Do it for the children! Landed! Good job, Monkey Bird! You end up getting taken out of the Sludge Bomb. If you would have landed both, we would have been in a much better position. But that's okay that we're not. I'm going to go straight into Mr. Miyagi here. And I'm going to go for fake out. That does 11% damage. So the Drain Punch should definitely be enough to take you out here. Which it is. So we do get the majority of our HP back on Mr. Miyagi. And we got him down to 3-0. That puts us in at least a decent position moving forward. Gliscor. Can Gliscor one-shot Experiment 222? I don't think it can. I'm going to U-turn. And this might be in a good position to where I can recover. He might go for... So he actually goes for Swords Dance. Ooh, that puts me in a bad spot. And he's got the Toxic Heal. Ooh. Hopefully it doesn't Oko me, but I think it's going to. I'm at 40%. Oh, I live! I live. And I'm not super effective against this thing. I'm gonna Psyshock it. Oh, he taunts me. That's fine. I went for an offensive attack. I went for Psyshock. I'll go for another Psyshock. He's going for another Earthquake. Oh, that crit! I'm gonna go for another one. He knockoffs. I don't know why he waited so long to knock off. That was kind of weird. I don't know if I can Oko this thing. I'm pretty sure I can't. But just in case, I'm gonna go for a fake out. Because that'll get the extra tick damage. There's no reason that I shouldn't fake out every single time I go in, because the only time it's a wasted play is if he switches into his... The only time it's a wasted play is if he switches into his Marowak. But it doesn't matter if he switches into his Marowak, because I am going to be able to take it out anyway on the next turn, because I'll speed it. So that does no damage. I might die here, and I am going to die. So GG to my opponent. He does end up killing me right there. You can totally see when you're going to lose the game because the skip to the end button pops up. So you can totally see when you're about to lose, which is probably just a flaw in the website's coding. But yeah, so GG to my opponent. He played a lot better than me. He also has Magirna, put in the work against my team. That was definitely the hardest thing to play against. You know, you got people trying to have fun, and then you got straight OU standard. How am I supposed to fight against this? Alright, I'm going to cut to our third and final battle of the day. Alright, hopping into our third and final battle of the day, we're facing off against a definitely not Mega Beedrill, an Infernape, a Lapras, a Druddigon, a Thundurus-t, and a Superior. I like the ability to lead Monkey Bird on this game because I feel like he's going to lead his... I guess he could lead Druddigon. But I feel like it's a solid lead just to lead Beedrill and U-turn. Because the majority of my team does not want to take a U-turn. I guess I can go for Mr. Miyagi, and that gives me the ability to fake out first turn and then U-turn the following turn. Though, Druddigon, Ruskin, Rocky Helmet, Druddigon, I have nothing to break through that on this team. Yeah, I have nothing that can break Druddigon. So he doesn't lead Druddigon. So I'm just going to go for fake out here. He's just switch right into that Drudgegon that I can't break. Rough skin, Rocky helmet. Yep. I can't break this Drudgegon. I don't have anything. I don't have any coverage for it. I'm just going to go for a U-turn here. That's weird that he didn't. I guess he expected me. He was afraid of the fact that I might be choice scarfed. But I definitely wasn't. So I'm going to get a U-turn out here. That's fine. I take the rough skin Rocky helmet. I'm actually not that worried about it. I'm going to go and do experiment 2222 here just because I am going to. So I'm actually going to get glared and paralyzed. That's not that big a deal. I'm going to go ahead and Calm Mind. So he really thought I was choice scarfed. Because I led Mienshao. And I kind of led Mienshao to fake the choice scarf, but the main reason I wanted to lead it was so I could get fake out damage. So he's just going to let me set up on him. That's fine. I'm just going to keep setting up. There's nothing this thing can do to Oko me, so I'm just going to set up again. 3 Vault Switches, but that does no damage, and I'm just going to get a third Calm Mind up. So I'm just going to keep Calm Minding. I don't think there's anything. I don't know why he's not going into his Beedrill. He might be afraid of the damage that this thing could do on the Beedrill. I'm going to go ahead and Psyshock in case he decides to switch into Beedrill. Oh, I got fully paralyzed there. So I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball. Because he's just going to curse up on me. Ooh, and I get the Spadef drop. That's really good. I'm going to go for another Shadow Ball. He goes for a Waterfall. That's fine. I'm very physically bulky. I can go for a Recover here. Oh, I got fully parried! Oh my god, that's so bad! Oh my gosh, the paralysis is so dumb. Oh man, I don't want anything to take a waterfall. I guess I'm going to switch into Little Green here, and Little Green's going to have to take a waterfall. Oh man, that sucks. Alright, I'm going to go for a Giga Drain. Or should I go for Knockoff? I don't know what this thing's item is. I'll just go for Knockoff. Oh, it's probably got an Ice-type move. I'll go for the Giga Drain. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that I got full parried. That full para sucks, but I need to save experiment 222 because that's like the one thing that I can just switch into Drudgegon. I can just set up in Drudgegon's face and not worry about it. Because Drudgegon really can't break Reuniclus, so losing Reuniclus there would have been really bad. He's kind of deciding what he wants to do. But definitely Giga Drain is my play. I don't really know what other play I could do here besides Giga Drain. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Alright, Giga Drain goes off. I was actually faster than this, even though. Oh, because it's at -2. That's pretty funny. So this thing's going to Mega Evolve and go for a U-turn. That much is clear. And what takes that well on my team, do you ask? Nothing takes that well on my team besides Monkey Bird. But his Monkey Bird's going to take 20% to rocks, and then it's going to take a U-turn. Oh, he's actually going to take a knockoff. But I got superpowers, and I'm going to go for a Supersonic Sky Strike. Ooh, Poison Jab! Oh, I don't live it! I didn't think I would live it. That sucks. Alright, I'm going to get ripped apart by this thing. I'm assuming he's just going to switch out again. But he saw me switch moves, so there's no reason for him to switch out. You should just click the U-turn this. Why doesn't he click U-turn? He knows I am not faster than him. He knows I'm not faster than him. There's no reason for him to not click U-turn. This makes 0 sense. Oh man, I don't get it. I'm going to take Ruskin Rocky Helmet. I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to go right into Experiment 222. And I'm going to take an attack from this thing, but it's going to phase me out. That's cool. I wanted the recovery anyway. And now I'm going to go for an Ice Beam. And then I'll be like, what up, Ice Beam? I actually wanted the extra HP, so I'm fine that he phased me out. Oh, it paralyzed me? Cool. What up, Ice Beam? Take that, Drudgegon. Take that. I was like, oh, how am I going to break this? That's how I'm going to break this. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go for a Scald on this thing and hope I don't die to a U-turn. Oh, he actually knockoffs. Please don't full pair. Please don't full pair. I get the Scald. Scald is not enough. Oh, no. Ooh, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life now. What do I do with my life? What do I do with it? My life, it's gone. I should have Fire Blasted, but I was afraid Fire Blast was going to miss. I think I might have to sack Purple Ranger here, but Purple Ranger is so good against this team. Well, he has Ice Beam for the other two Pokemon that I don't really know how I'm gonna beat. Oh no. I'm gonna go for Scald and hope he goes for another one. Nope, he's gonna go for U-turn. But this way I'll see the Pokemon that he goes into. I'm okay with that sack. I'll see the next Pokemon he goes into and I'll pick up the momentum. So he actually lost momentum by going for U-turn. Which can be, killing a Pokemon with U-turn can be bad because you can lose momentum like he just did. He had momentum, he lost all of it. In that, now I have the full ability to switch into whatever Pokemon I want against this one. And that Pokemon will be Mr. Miyagi. I'm gonna go for a Fake Out. I'm actually faster than this thing. I'm gonna go for a Fake Out, and then should I go for a Poison Jab? Man, I faced no fairies. I'm assuming he's just gonna go for Volt Switch here. I am faster though, 339. And that, so I'm just gonna go for a U-turn here. Ooh, he's Choice Scarfed? Choice Scarf? Oh man. I'm just gonna lose the Beedrill now. I did not expect him to be Choice Scarfed. That Choice Scarf though. Oh man, that sucks. I'm just gonna go for a knockoff here. And hope he doesn't KO me in one hit. Oh, so he goes for a U-turn. So something's gonna take a knockoff. What's gonna take a knockoff? Oh, your Infernape's gonna lose its choice spec, so it's a special Infernape. Well, there's nothing I can do to Infernape. Besides sack this thing. Which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh, so he overheats, that's cool. You know what that leaves me the ability to do? That leads me the ability to go into Experiment 222. And click Recover. Because you're at -2 special attack. You know what? I'm going to go for a Psyshock. And hope he makes a misplay and goes straight into his Mega Beedrill. Because if he misplays here, that might be my only chance of going back in. Of getting back into this game. So he does misplay. Oh, I get forward parried again! Oh my gosh! That would have killed! Oh, that would have killed! Oh, that would have killed! No way he would have lived that. That's so lucky. Oh man, there's no way that would have killed. That would have. There's no way that Beedrill would have lived. That sucks. He's just gonna overheat again, and I'm gonna die. What is he doing? Just attack me. I don't know why people take forever to do the final move. Like that one guy that totally BM'd and just didn't do anything. There we go, he clicked his overheat. Wow, and then he BM'd me in the chat. So this is just not a nice person, but that's okay. The Pokemon community has some of these people in there. So GG to my opponent, even though he wasn't a very nice person. But yeah, yeah, I don't really know. I could have played better that game. That paralysis, definitely getting full parried 2 times, impacted the game a lot, which is unfortunate. But even playing around the barrier, not losing, not blaming the lost 2 hacks, but definitely, like, I could have at least made a play back into the game. I definitely could have made a play back into the game, and I guess that's why he took so long to choose his final move, because he was BMing me in the chat. Bad manners! But it's okay. If I don't if I don't get the talk shit of my opponent, it wouldn't be an episode of Chase Talks, right? Oh man. Oh man, I make too many bad jokes on this show. But thanks for watching. I guess I'll just end it there. Oh, thanks for watching. Remember, rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe so you never miss another episode of Chase Talks. Until next time, this is Chase, signing off.